I'm back and the camera is set up. Oh my gosh. Okay. Thank y'all so much for being so patient with me. Oh, heavens to Betsy. Yes, I am back and I have the camera working. Yay. Thank you, Susan, for coming back and all of you as you pop back on here. I don't want to get started till everybody's back. So, um, anyways, I am very glad I got the camera working. So, we were talking about Halloween. Last night was Halloween. It was a lot of fun here at my house. We said we had about 100 people. There we go. We've got Annie here with us already. We're just waiting for a few more to get here since I lost you all. Elaine's back. Joan's back. Excellent. Okay. Um, yeah, so Halloween was a lot of fun. And like I said, this morning I woke up and it's Christmas kickoff at this house. We're going to be taking down all the Halloween decorations and start getting out the Christmas stuff. I know. People are like, but Thanksgiving hasn't even happened. But Thanksgiving is really late this year. And if I waited till Thanksgiving, I would never get everything done before Christmas. So, yeah, we could just go ahead and do it all together. We do Christmas and Thanksgiving all together. But we do a big deal for Thanksgiving too. All right. It looks like everybody's back. Thank y'all so much for being patient this morning. Here we go. So this is how you make this adorable fun fold. So this is what it looks like. And it does fit in a regular envelope. And it opens up like that. And I'm just calling it the diagonal gatefold, okay? All right, so first of all, and remember the directions are on the email that goes out later today. The first thing you're going to need is a piece of cardstock that is 7.5 long by 4.25 tall, all right? Now remember, cards are 4.25 by 5.5, so this is 4.25 this way. And this is shorter than 5.5, but it will fit in the card. You'll have a little bit of envelope left over on the sides. Okay, we're going to score this, and then we're going to put some designer paper. The designer paper I'm using is from the Sentimental Christmas. If you all aren't familiar with this beautiful paper, this is our philanthropic item for this catalog. What that means is every time someone purchases this pack of paper, Sentimental Christmas, $30 is going to a fundraiser that Stampin' Up is doing. And off the top of my head, I can't remember, but that's what Stampin' Up loves to do. They love helping the community. They're very community oriented. All right, I'm going to this color. We have the old olive. And that I'm going to use for the tree, okay? And then I'm using the very vanilla instead of the white. The white just looked a little harsh with these colors. And this is from the Spotlight on Nature circle dies, which is the best circle die set in the world because it has this really cool decorative borders, and they're different kind of borders. It's just, there are tons of them. If you haven't seen this, this is like, I think everybody owns this now. If not, it's definitely a very good investment. A lot of circles with a lot of different kind of borders. All right. And then I'm bringing out an oldie but goodie. This was from last Christmas, Merriest Trees. Really great, but I love that it says, we wish you a Merry Christmas, and you can cut it out in a Christmas tree shape. So that's what we're doing there. All right. So let's go on and get started now. So first of all, we need to score. I left my scoring tool over here. We're going to go 2.5 and 5. Okay, 2.5 and 5. And like I said, these measurements will be on your email today. So there's 2.5 and then 5. And what that's going to do is give you 3 2.5-inch sections. All right, 3 2.5-inch sections. We're going to do a diagonal on the first section and a diagonal on the second section. I mean, the third section. So the first and the third, the two ends. All right, and we're going to go from the top left to the bottom right. All right, that's very important that you do that correctly. If you score it the other way, your card's just not going to work out right. So there we go. We're just going to put the points in the groove there and then just scoot it over and do the same thing over here from the top left to the bottom right. There we go. And we have the base now for our card. So let me get my bone folder out so I can get nice crisp edges. So we're just going to fold that closed. Okay. And then we're going to bring this back on itself. Okay. And then we're going to fold this one, okay, and fold this one back on itself. All right, and there you go. You've got the base for the card, okay? So now all we have to do is decorate it. All right, now I need to check my comments, make sure I haven't missed any questions. All right. It sounds like you're muffled again. Oh, thank you, Susan. Let me double check my speaker. Sometimes I forget to put it. Yep, sure enough, it didn't pick up my speaker correctly. All right, how does that sound? Does that sound more clear? Hopefully. Hopefully. All right, thank you for letting me know that. Question from Denise. What is the make and model of your die cut machine? All right, Denise, I have a brand new die cut machine that Stampin' Up sells, and it is the best machine I have ever owned in my entire life. It literally feels like you don't need any muscle at all to roll it through. It just like glides through like butter, and it just cuts perfectly. So I'm going to be cutting out the tree in a minute, so I'll show you that. I have an electric one, and it's the Big Shot Switch Plus by Sizzix, but I have to take some strength to push those plates in there to get them started. And that's fine, except I've torn my left rotator cuff now, by the way, and I'm going to have surgery again. But anyways, the new Stampin' Up one is wonderful. So that answers that question. All right. So we need some designer paper. This, like I said, this is the tree, Sentimental Christmas. We need to cut this at 2 1/4 by 4. So 2 1/4 by 4. 2 1/4. Okay, because remember it's 2 1/2. The section is 2 1/2. So we have 2 1/4, which is just a little bit less. And then it's 4 1/4 tall. So our DSP is only going to be 4 inches tall. All right, so 2 1/4 by 4. And I have this other one that I already had. Now, we're going to cut these on the diagonal. It's extremely important that you do this diagonal correctly, or you won't fit the paper on the folds correctly. All right, so this is how it looks when you open it up. All right, so you see how we go from the top left to the bottom right. If you do it the other way, you're going to have upside down trees if you try to stick them on there, and you don't want that. All right, so we're going to go from the top right to the bottom, the top left to the bottom right on both pieces. There we go. That's one set. And there we go. That's the other set. I'm going to keep those together. Put that over here. Get this out. All right, Denise has a question. Does your new die cut through 140-pound paper? Yes, it does. Like I said, it's okay. 140 paper. That would be like cardstock. That would be like cardboard. I have no idea, Denise, because our thick white and our thick vanilla is 100 pounds. Our regular, this cardstock's 80 pounds. So I have no idea. I would think you would almost need a electric cutting machine like a Cricut or a Silhouette to cut something like that. I don't know. I've never even heard of 140. That's very interesting. Yeah. If any of you all here are on here, and you know if it cuts through 140-pound paper, please let us know. Oh, watercolor paper. Oh, Denise. Well, oh, yeah. Oh, it definitely cuts through watercolor paper. Yes, it does. All right. Good question. Wow. I didn't know watercolor paper was 140. But yeah, you're right. It is pretty thick. Okay. Yeah, because I'll try it out here in a little bit. But let's get this card done first. All right. So we've got glue this on real quick. And just put them in place. I'm going to go ahead and open this up so it's easier to maneuver. There we go. There we go. Just line that up like that. Yeah, once you have this card scored like that, the rest of it's really easy. And it's a sweet, it's kind of a little card, but it's a fun card. If you wanted to make it bigger, I'm sure you could. I'm not sure what the dimensions would be. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, I got this from Jackie Bolheist. So you all, if you're ever wondering where I get my ideas from, I get them from all over the internet, just like everybody else. No, I do not create these things on my own. I'm curious to know who came up with this idea. I have no idea. It's been around for a long time. I call it, like I said, a diagonal gatefold. I don't know what its official name is, but that sounded good to me. It's kind of a twist, so maybe a twist gatefold might be an idea. But just you know what it's called. You know what it is. All right. Just like these were 2 1/4 by 4, our centerpiece needs to be 2 1/4 by 4. Actually, I think I cut one already, didn't I? Come here. Nope, no, I did not. All right, let me get this out. 2 1/4 by 4. Let's see, how tall is that? 5.5. Yeah, trying to decide which way to cut it. There we go. Scraps everywhere. Okay, and of course, if you wanted to stamp something inside here, you might want to do it before you glue it in, but it doesn't matter. I'm not going to be putting anything on the inside. Okay, and there's that part. Now this part, you can do anything with that. And that's what I love about fun folds and card bases like this. This literally can be for any occasion, any season, anything. I'm making a Christmas one, but it could be birthday with a cupcake. It could be fall with leaves. It could be Halloween with a ghost. You know, it's just got this center image here. All right, so our center image, let's get that out. And I did cut this circle out, and of course it's missing. Oh, come on, where are you, circle? All right. Why? All that trouble with the camera, and then I lost my circle. I'm going to have to cut another circle. Really? Seriously? Ah, good grief. Okay, well, no problem. I can do that. No, we do not have an electric cutting machine, Bonnie. It is a handheld cutting machine. All right, I'm going to switch camera views. Put myself over here. All right, and you all can see back here. Here's the Stampin' Up cutting machine, and it is just a regular cutting machine, but however they designed it is amazing. So cut that off there. All right, so here's my cutting plate. So I have the regular base, the thin shim, the cutting plate, and then my dies. So which one was I using? This one here. Okay. So I have this die here and some scrap paper. I just put that in there. Okay. Put my third plate on top like that. And then watch this. It like literally goes in without any, whoops, except you do have to hold it. Without any strength. It just goes right through. It's like, you do it with one hand. You can do it with one finger almost. It's so easy. All right. And yes, I'll try some watercolor paper here in just a sec. So I have that. Now I need to stamp. So I had my stamp out. Here's my stamp. And I'm using the Pretty Peacock. There we go. Okay, and where are the dies? Here are the dies. And I also love this set because it has so many dies. And I am missing the one that cuts that out. Oh, great. Okay. La-dee-dee-dee. Tell you what, that camera really flustered me earlier. Oh, come on. Where are you? What was those? Oh, good grief. Oh, and I found the circle on the floor. Okay, well, that helps. There's the tree. Oh, my gosh. What a morning I'm having. Ah! Oh, my my goodness. Y'all are so patient. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. So we got to tape the tree on here. I know you can't see what I'm doing, but I'm just taking some washi tape and putting it on my cardstock like that. Whoop, like that. Okay. Now I'm just going to take it over here once again. So I have my layers just like that. Okay. There we go. Hold it. And just start it. And that's all there is to it. Hardly, I mean, I can't describe how easy it is to roll that through there. It used to take like all the effort in the world to get this to cut. Okay, so there's my tree. Let me see how watercolor paper does. I've got some watercolor paper right here. Hold on. There we go. Watercolor paper. Here we go. Here's some watercolor paper. Where's my tree? There we go. Now this might be a little tougher because it's a little thicker, but we'll see. All right, here we go. Nope, works perfect. Oh my gosh. Still easy peasy. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful, Muss. Love it. Cool. I'll have to play with that with some watercolor later. All right, back to our card. Whee! Okay, what do we have here? We have the circle. We need to put it on the circle. My circle still has little pieces in it. Well, that's just going to take forever to take out of there. What happens if you try to die cut with, let me pull it out. See how I left the paper? Whoa, camera change. Hold on. There we go. See how the paper is still in the little grooves, and I cut this with the paper in there. And so then what happens is you have to poke the paper out of the paper, which is no big deal, but it can be annoying and just makes card making a little harder. Take a little longer, but it's not harder. It just takes longer because you got to go through this tedious little job here of popping out all the little pieces. Or you could just leave them in there and I don't know. However you want to do. Okay, that's better. Woo. It looks like little poppy seeds on my desk there. Okay, how we doing? Yes, Joni says she has the Big Shot. She has a small Stampin' Cut, and it's a little tough to use. Yeah, it is. And then she got the Big Shot Switch like I have, and yeah, it's a little stiff to use. So, I mean, it works great, especially if you're having to do a whole bunch. But this machine, even if you had to do a whole bunch, you wouldn't get tired. It's just so easy to do. I can't get over it. All right, let's get some dimensionals here. I'm trying to go a little faster. I've been with all the stops and starts today. There we go. All right. Don't forget the instructions are going to be in your email today. It's November. It's a brand new day. I'm going to have a new host code. I've got to take care of that today too. What with Halloween and decorating, I kind of got behind in my Stampin' Up work, but oh, you know what? I need a circle. I need a star. Okay. So I have some gold paper here and my little stars and my tape. Yeah, got to have a gold star on top, right? There we go. This is just a little scrap of gold that I had sitting in my, my stash. There we go. That looks good. I don't need this whole piece of gold paper though. Let's cut that off. There we go. Oh, come on. Like sometimes these little bitty pieces get stuck in the plastic grooves of the cutting plate, but there we go. And so how many of you are like me and you start Christmas right after Halloween? Who is team
early Christmas. Or I guess I should team November Christmas. There we go. How many of you have all your Christmas cards made already? Oh, here we go. Susan's got a question for me. What comes with the die cutting machine? Everything. Every plate you need comes with the die cutting machine. Even the specialty plate for the 3D embossing folder. Yeah, it all comes with the cutting machine. Yep. Love it. All right, there we go. And then put a little dab up here. Put our little star on top. Yay. And then a little glue on the side here. And close our card. Center it. Yay, and we are done. Christmas cards have been done since September. Are you kidding me, Tony? That's amazing. You are amazing. And her Christmas shopping's almost done. Well, good for you. You are going to have a nice Christmas season. Awesome. You can do all the fun activities and not worry about all the other things you have to do. That is great. Stacy says, I have all my Christmas cards done. Woohoo! Good job, Stacy. She went on a retreat to get them knocked out. Oh, that's a perfect way to do it. I love it. Joni's, I'm Team Thanksgiving. I'm a fall baby and love the fall. Say goodbye to birthday month, October. I know it's so hard to say goodbye to the birthday month, October. But that's okay. I had a great October. You all sent the most wonderful cards. If you all didn't see the thank you, me showing you all the birthday cards I got, just go to the YouTube channel, Creating with Christina, and you'll see the video there. All right, there we go. Be watching your email today for the instructions for this. And Monday night, I'm going to be starting Christmas scrapbook pages. So if you need Christmas ideas for your scrapbooking, be sure to tune in Monday night. All right. And then next Friday, I'll be back for Fun Fold Friday. Okay. Oh, also my November card kit is going to be a week late, like the October one was. I'm going to be using Nests of Winter and the Winterly Treetop stamp set, but they're on back order. They won't be in until the 11th. So I'm going to wait until then to start collecting monies to make sure they come in, because I don't want to wait all of November and them never come in, because that is annoying. But that's the plan. So if you guys are waiting for my November card kit, it will be back. It will be out in a week. Okay. All right. You all have a blessed weekend. Have fun cleaning up after your Halloween festivities last night. Mine fiascos. No, mine was festivities. JT says she listens to Christmas music, but decorations don't go up until after Thanksgiving. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, that's it. Bye, you guys. Love you.